Hi. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Sorry.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been like 2 months from an unexpected hiatus, but you know, life just hits you hard. And I was in my head a lot after saying I was retiring from Epic 7 content, but we're somehow here with an even worse game than Epic 7, which I didn't know was possible, but yeah, we're playing League. Just to let everyone know that I am not only mediocre at mobile games, I'm mediocre at like a lot of games that I play, I'm not gonna lie. I peaked like mid-high-ish diamond like 10 years ago. Well, not maybe not 10, but like 7 or 8, so this is gonna be a fun jump back. But yeah, it's good to be back to making content, especially since I got a nice computer from all the working overtime that I did, and then I just never got to use it. But yeah, sorry for the late uploads. I got incredibly sick on top of working for 10 out of the 12 days in the past 2 weeks, which is an incredible feat when I wasn't even paid overtime for any of it. But yeah, we're just gonna get into Epic 7. Not Epic 7, League of Legends, bro. But I mostly do play mid. I play anything but top lane because I feel like top lane is incredibly boring. Like, you miss 1 CS worth of a minion EXP and then you just are the other top laner's bitch for the next 20 minutes and then you just lose because their bot lane two-shots you. So for me personally, top lane is not for me, but I'll play anything else. I really like mid lane, AD carry. I'm like okay on jungle, only on Evelynn. I'm terrible at everything else. And then supports are fun if I'm playing someone that makes the game not fun for the enemy team. So for example, like Janna is a great example of this. If you play her into a bunch of melee unga bunga engagers and you just make their life miserable, she's like, support is the best and most fun role in the game. But if you're playing like Nami into Blitz and if you're bad and you get hooked like 20 times, maybe I'll want to in-game. But I see their comp. I don't really know what Hui does. He came out in my hiatus. Okay, so I played League pretty consistently until Samira came out, and then Samira pissed me off so much that I quit League for like a few years, and I'm finally coming back, and Hui came out during the time where I was quit. So, but my opponents pick like other unga bungas that Lissandra's like actually pretty good into, because point and click CC with no cast time is pretty good. Well, I guess her ult has no cast time. No, her W has no cast time, and her ult has a giant wind up, but it's fine. We can make it work. You know it's low elo because there's a Riven top main trying to cosplay Adrian Riven. Does he actually still play? I don't remember. But yeah, you're gonna see in what kind of elo dumps I am in. But yeah, hopefully I can maintain a 1 video per week upload schedule. Because in the next few months I'm gonna have 3 days off instead of just 1 per week, so that's gonna be nice. And yeah, my pick Lissandra has not been punished like at all. If they picked an enchanter like Milio, this game would have been atrocious, but I don't know. I really dislike Milio too. This is a big tangent. I hate all of League champions, especially the ones I don't play. Milio especially. I don't like Samira. What else do I like? I'm not gonna like Hui. Like, knowing from my memories, my recollection of when I played this game, Hui is incredibly fucking annoying. Except when I try to play him, because I'm really bad at him for some reason. Like, I tried Hui in Arena, and all the bruisers and tanks just like jump on you and one-shot you, so that's gonna be exciting. But yeah. Oh, one other mental illness that I want to get into is that if you guys play Valorant, you'll understand the concept of like heavy or light skins. And heavy basically means like the skins feels like you do no damage. And for me, that's all of Lissandra's skins except for her base skin and Bloodstone. So I refuse to use any of her other skins because I feel like when I'm playing as them, I do no damage. It's probably mental illness. Like, obviously skins don't alter your damage, and I've seen other people do well on other skins. It's just me personally. the skins just doesn't work out. We're going for a level 1 fight, which I find very interesting because our comp isn't the best level 1. I guess Lulu's okay, Misfortune's okay-ish. I'm like mid, Vi is mid, Riven is pretty bad. And, you know, I say that, but like it's gonna happen anyway. So an all around shitfest starts level 1, and as expected, our team fucking loses, and my lane is suddenly 2-0, 1 minute in. He actually could have been more if Nautilus didn't flash earlier and was able to flash Q the suck. But we kind of speed up. Like, this lane was kind of miserable, I'm not gonna lie, because Hui outranges you, and Lissandra into shit that outranges you is very, very smudge. But we're gonna try and trade with him. Like, I kind of figured out that he has like damaging abilities on his Q, like this Earth Coochie, the Cum Shot, plus the Lightning Bolt, which are all really annoying. His W spells are like whatever. I feel like the shield one's the most OP one out of those, and
No. I said no.
yeah,
You can kill all that right now. Like at this moment, stop.
you can honestly tell. Like, did you see that gank, quote unquote gank, by Master Yi, just walking up, doesn't do anything, wastes like a ton of time. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. No twins
But we
allowed.
punish the low elo greed by flashing onto Hui. Lissandra flash ulting is like a certified hood classic. 10 out of 10 favorite. And yeah, I don't know. I'll probably try to go for Masters because that was always a goal of mine before I quit. But I always had ranked anxiety. But after playing Epic 7 for so long, I just don't care anymore. I show up and kill the Master Yi. Well, I technically kill steal, but I'm more important than my enemy of my team, so I don't really care. And you know it's low elo because the fights break out after the objective, which makes no sense. And you'll notice that these fights go on for like a lot longer than they should, because the enemy team here should have disengaged as soon as they saw they couldn't fight Lulu, because now look what they are. They're fucking in our enemy jungle with no health, so we're able to just like kneecap them and kill them. Nautilus goes down first, and Siver's next. That's a really weird hitbox for the Misfortune, and Lulu apparently doesn't care or doesn't have cooldowns. Either one is really funny. Skip forward, random team fights. Like, this is the hallmark of low elo. Like, random team fights just happen, like nothing is going on, there's no objective, yet we're still A-ramming. I also run into Vi so she can get knocked up by the Nautilus ultimate too, because I'm really rusty, guys. But you know, at least I wasn't that Siver who spell shielded the spell after it got hit. And then whatever this was, Master Yi fucking running in, Vi queuing nothing, Master Yi getting Lulu polymorphed and then dicked. Monka yikes. But it's a low elo special. I think like these like fiesta moments in low elo are so funny watching them back, because there's like no reason for this to happen. And yet again, I'm being fucking antagonized by this way. And blah blah blah. I've actually really come around to taking teleport, because I used to be one of those people that took ignite on everyone, including Lux, because I thought teleport was for pussies. And you know, I kind of stand by that statement, but teleport is just so overpowered. You can just take bad trades and then just come back with a CS advantage because you didn't die to the ignite. Master Yi's doing what he's been doing all game, just running at people on our team and hoping that it works out. I teleport because I'm a good teammate. I stagger the CC because I'm not bad at this game. Except Master Yi actually gets out because we get vision cooked and he has like a billion move speed. Unfortunately for his team who showed up to help him, they just died, which is very, very funny because Master Yi actually makes it out scot-free, but they die for trying to help. But not, well, I guess the 0-5 Sivir wasn't really doing anything to begin with. I don't even know why I flashed onto her. I think I just was thirsty for kills. Like, this is something I need to get out of my head, because one of my big criticisms I've been getting from one of my friends is that I tunnel vision a lot, which is not untrue. I play as like decently though. I ult the Hui, that's 2 HP. I think I meant to ult the Master Yi, but it doesn't matter because Master Yi just gets polymorphed and dies the same way he's died like 6 times this game. We flash away, we kite this Aatrox, very tragic. how he just, everyone on the enemy team just gets polymorphed, turned into a little squirrel, and gets fucking murdered. But it's usually not common that you see Lulus this proactive with polymorph. They usually like wait for the enemy to dump all their damage and then polymorph them. But it's a nice change, I'm not gonna lie. But this is like the first team fight this game that actually kind of makes sense, because an objective is coming up, so a team fight here does make sense. But we're all really out of position, I think. Like, Vi is walking through the unwarded jungle after she's seen people in it, gets jumped by the Nautilus and Master Yi from the minimap, and then she's getting like obliterated, obviously. But then our Master Yi, not our Master Yi, our fucking Misfortune comes and tries to help, except it's really disorganized because everyone was here, we all died away, which is kind of sad, but it's fine. We're still pretty ahead, so us losing one and flopping like that shouldn't matter too much. We skip forward. Like, one thing I dislike about modern day League is that there's so much like downtime, but ooh, we kind of ordered that engage off Timu because my ult literally hit nobody. No, actually I think it hit Aatrox, but luckily we have Azanias, and Master Yi's did his good classic of just walking in and getting polymorphed and killed by Lulu, so that's really fun. And even though I really flopped the last engage, it doesn't matter because I was able to zone off the 0-6 Sivir or something. Okay, I zoned off Hui. That was my contribution to this team fight. I zoned off Hui, and it's fine. It's fine. We take a moment to laugh at ourselves because why not? We jump in, except we're about to die to Hui right here, which kind of sucks. But it doesn't matter. We secure the first win for the game. And yeah, but oh god, watching me play this, I'm so bad. I used to be so good. I used to be a really good Ahri, LeBlanc, and Katarina player, but like, I don't like the direction each of those characters have taken. I don't like how Ahri has turned into some like malignant ult bot that doesn't do burst damage. She does like, she kills you with like multiple rotations, which I find kind of boring. Katarina turned into this abomination where she just rolls her face on the keyboard of whichever build is better. And also that abomination of tank cat. So she can go AD, AP, or grasp tank cat, which I find to be like an incredible abomination. Like, how is that allowed? And then LeBlanc, they just kind of like gutted her in ways that made her unfun. So the main reason people played LeBlanc, in my opinion, aside from like the really broken QW silence, was the really fun potential to just QRE and then one-shot people in the late game. But they pushed her base damage down and scalings up, so you have to go like deep into the game for that and be ahead. But LeBlanc's like really bad at laning because she has bad push and CSing is hard, and if you play against people with like teleport, it's like impossible to kill them. Yeah, but so I play like very different things now. Like I play a lot of Seraphine because, okay, hear me out. So Seraphine sounds really boring, but she's actually really fun because she's a lane bully that skills, which is very rare.
Hello.
But yeah, I had like an 85% win rate in Diamond with Seraphine last season, but then I got really into the content. And yeah, I also really hate Jace, by the way. Like, Jace players think they're so good because they just fucking QW you from across the map, and then they call that laning with first strike. They get fucking murder speed or whatever the fuck that item is called, opportunity, and they just poke you, and then late game they just fucking QW spam you and you can't fucking play the game because every QW does like half your health, which is really fun. So we're gonna punish this fucking bitch Jace player here by slowing him, and then he's getting run down by another character that I really hate, Graves. But he's on our team this time, so I guess I'll overlook it. We suck each other off after killing Jace. We look at bot lane getting ganked to say that's crazy and then move on because I don't have teleport and I'm not a global champion. And Yuumi, Sarah's like an interesting comp. we get randomly bum rushed by Malphite, and then Jace apparently thought I would move while being airborne, and then he misses, which is like these are like the hallmarks of low elo, man. Like random team fights that happen out of nowhere into like really bad plays overall. I'm buying Blackfire Torch for fun. Like I should have bought Ludens or I should have bought nothing at all. But Blackfire Torch this game does nothing because I'm not going to damage Malphite anyway. And everyone else on the team is too squishy for Blackfire Torch to really do anything. And yeah, I think that's like a one big thing about low elo is that the consistency is not there. Like people think playing high skill shot champions like Ari or whatever, or Lux, is that it's all about landing the hard skill shots, which is true, but a big part of playing them is that you need to be able to reliably hit the skill shots you should be able to land, which a lot of these people in low elo are not capable of. I think that's Jace teleporting bot lane, but again, we just don't care. We're just gonna help out. Well, he doesn't really need help, but I want the kill. So I'm gonna show up and kill Karthus, and then I'm gonna fucking flop and give the enemy some void grubs, which is kind of an L, but it's fine. We secured the last one, right? And that's what matters. But I definitely do want to make some more content, but the characters I play are like kind of boring. Like Seraphine's kind of boring to watch, I'm not gonna lie, because Seraphine's gameplay all boils down to just like making either you dominate the lane because you're with a competent support, or you're with some like brain dead Senna picker which you cannot rely on to peel you or be aggressive. So you're forced to play the wave clear simulator AFK Seraphine, which is incredibly veg. And then if you do poorly in lane, like Seraphine has the one benefit of like if you're doing poorly in lane, you don't actually have to do anything. You can just show up and shield your team, which is really nice, but that's like also very boring. You know what I mean? But yeah, this game is like big boring vibes. Like we're not able to do anything. Like we're able to CS kind of decently, not even that well. I think the benchmark should be like 100 CS at 10 minutes, right? Like 10 CS a minute is what you're supposed to go for. But unfortunately, we're not actually able to hit that. We hit 80 CS a minute, which I guess is like passable, but let's aim a little higher. We dodged the Jace Q because we have mechanics. And yeah, I don't know. It's like nice to be making content. We show up to the bot lane fight. We get a little bit conservative with our E. Like we definitely should have aimed it a little bit back because we're able to spare Karthus, but not that it really matters because we clean up the enemy team and we're able to take Dragon. So that's really nice. But yeah, I definitely do need to practice my league some more. And especially since I have a lot of time off work, and I've been playing a lot of Arena actually with my friend, I should be able to make some more interesting content. Like I want to learn a few characters actually. I want to learn Hui, I want to learn Lilia and Kayn, and then for bot lane, I just want to play Sivir. I just found out a big liking for Sivir ever since I've played her in Arena. But we're greedy, we take plates because, you know, greedy mid laner things to do. I just love money in real life and in game. So any opportunity I have to just randomly get money, I will take it. Like I'm able to snatch 2 plates here for free because I overstay. And yeah, look at this fucking Blackfire Torch damage. Karthus shows up, but we don't really care. We kind of walk away from this gank because Malphite doesn't have his shit. But then Graves is here, so I flash in aggressively and then ulti myself. And then we're just a skinny legend. And Karthus is kind of aiming into fucking nowhere. So we dodge everything, BM him a little bit. And we're basically wrapping it up. Like this game basically devolved to nothing. Jace has good farm, but he doesn't really have enough of a lead to really poke anyone out. But I guess if you eat his entire combo, you can still die even though you're 7-1. Which is kind of tragic. Fucking Malphite teleports in out of nowhere. I just kind of have to pray that he doesn't have his ultimate. Or I just die to him plus Jace. But I guess Jace just walked away for some reason. And now it's just fucking Malphite and Nami. Where we're having these like really, really long and weird skirmishes. Zhonya's to dodge bubble. I actually ulted thinking Malphite would actually ult me there. but apparently Malphite's ult was on cooldown this whole time or something. And our team was just walking in, but I really don't want to walk into this because again, if I get ulted by Malphite here, I'm just gonna die. So I'm just gonna sit here and recall and watch Teemo get fucking eviscerated, which is really fun. Low elo is just a fun place, man. Like, I meme about it a lot and how it's like kind of soul crushing, and it is, but the type of shit that you see, like the Master Yi that kept running and getting polymorph the entire game and flopping, incredibly funny. Teemo deciding that he wants to 2v1 Nami plus Malphite is incredibly funny. Now we're just watching both junglers just like duke it out, and Karthus is just getting eviscerated. And we're able to steal the dragon because I don't think Karthus can actually smite. Nami overextends knowing that we're still here. Flashes over the wall, misses both skill shots. Like, this is like the low elo special, man. And then Graves slashes in super aggressively, gets fucking eviscerated by the Malphite. Jace, he knew we're there. We do some synchronized flashing with Jace because like that is one thing I was really good on at LeBlanc, is like predicting people's flashes and flashing with them. And then I don't know, man. I don't know what these people are doing. Jace thinks that he can just go melee and be unpunished against me, so I CC him for like 3 seconds and then he dies to Teemo. What is going on in this game? I like honestly could not tell you. But apparently my opponents had enough of this type of gameplay, so they FF here. So that was like the strangest second game. Oh, spoiler alert, the surrender doesn't happen for like 30 more seconds, but yeah. If you're still here after I quit Epic 7, and by the way, that AoE seal, incredibly hilarious by the way. I predicted an AoE seal ignore ER Soulburn, and it actually manifested and came true, which is incredibly hilarious. But yeah, if you're still here, thank you. Thank you for the support. I'll try to upload more regularly in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for that. And like, sorry for the crunchy editing. I had to relearn everything because I didn't do anything for like fucking 3 months, so Monka Giga. I'll catch you next time though.